Hey, Tribe. How y'all doing? Hey, 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 hey. I do. Actually, I got three feathers. Like, I always keep them. When I'm moving around, sometimes I'm grounding. When I'm moving, I might find one. I got this the other day. So I'm just over here beating on my drum, cleansing out my energy. As I go before y'all, sometimes I feel the people who gonna watch later, like the energy that's coming at me when y'all alone is kind of like a come and go kind of energy. So, but later on, people have a tendency to go back. So I got this What's the T deck right here, Activation Soul deck. I'm gonna do some clarifications on top of What's the T. We're gonna get a message out. Okay, so we're gonna tap right in. Like I say, this is gonna be a What's the T justice reading. So we're gonna look in, I call this deck right here Karmicville, pretty much. So of course we're gonna look right in and see what's going on. And then we're gonna pull justice from this deck right here, the activations deck. So this is not gonna be a reading where you get to enjoy bashing me bashing other people. Not that type of reader. But I will be pointing out some karmic things going on in your life and maybe some ways you can best handle it or best deal with it. So this is what we're here to do. These cards, boy, I'm telling you, they karmic. Because What's the T deck right here? Real karmic deck. All right. So we got Unfazed Drama Starter, Bad Habits Impersonator, and Moving. So we're going to lay out each card on top of it and get the clarifications out. Unfazed Conception. Number 16 could be significant. Somebody got have a child 16. Unfazed conception, to me, it screams of a person who's able to create and conceive even when under duress. Sometimes people send energy at you to stop you from moving forward. Unfazed conception, it shows the ability, a person with the ability to really go in and co-create with the universe, even when people may stand against you or their opinion may not favor you. Unfazed conception, you're still able to come up with it from deep within. Drama starter. Here we go. So beginning, I want to say, kudos to a person and this unfazed conception energy. It shows the ability to transmute energy. Drama starter, divine masculine. So I'm also saying a male, a man, divine masculine, surrounded by a drama starter, right? And it's common when you move into your energy, your divine masculine energy, and you're moving forward, you're doing things. It's going to be people that they want to go, and they're going to want to start drama. Like this drama starter energy screams of a troublemaker in the background, right? A hater, perhaps, in your energy, divine masculine. I feel like this is a reading for men, or women that move in masculine energy, but it's a drama starter. Perhaps you in a mode of ascension, people feel some way about it. Real life drama is always stirred up when there's people together. That's when it's considered drama to me. I don't know about you, but when a person has an opinion, it don't really bother me. I mean, now when it's people that, I'm connected to, and you begin to try to persuade them, it becomes a form of drama in a sense. So somebody could like to start confusion in your energy, divine masculine, right? We got bad habits out here with magic. So, you know how people do nowadays, and that just is what it is. I'm saying people going on Google, finding different ways to go in and do spell work. I'm saying people with a habitual habit. It could be sex magic in this energy too. Bad habits and magic. It's habitual, and they got drugs, addictions, and toxicities, right? And magic. So it sounds like definitely it's self-explanatory. And people who move around in this, all right, think about this. Thank you, Spirit. Bad habits and magic, drugs, addictions, and toxins, right? When people begin to move in this type of energy, don't make the mistake of thinking that energy is weak. No, it's something you gotta pay attention to, because people ascend into darkness as well. Evil gives people power who willing to sacrifice themselves and go that extra mile just to be that way, surrounded by toxicants and bad habits and addictions. And magic, listen to what it sounds like, What I'm saying and I'm going to say, a high-ranking demonic entity is what it sounds like to me. So you got to be careful with them type of energies. Drama starter to the divine masculine. Like I said, this is a reading for a man, so. Or it could be a woman in masculine energy, but I'm feeling collectively this is, look at that. Yeah, this is a reading for a man. Unfazed conception, and it's a man that's required to produce and conceive, even under duress, divine masculine, all day. We got impersonator to the throat chakra. Wow. So wants to be like you, acts like, dresses like, looks like, copies you. So again, divine masculine, you can have like a doppelganger in your energy. I'm saying that a doppelganger is a person that looks odd and mysteriously like you. It doesn't necessarily mean that they look like you physically, but they'll covet your energy and do things like you might say different things. They'll pick that up and begin to say it. It's a doppelganger. I'm gonna give a fervent example. So, like, say you might be a person, you make up certain words or phrases, like, you might just that's your rhythm and come naturally to you, like, Now, a person that's around you that's moving in this type of throat chakra energy, impersonating you, they basically can take your words and begin to use them in the energy you use them in other places. And what it does is it creates the same, it's almost like you showing up in the universe. See, the universe don't see, and it's a different coding, meaning a person can very well get your energy and move with it in such a way when they use it, it make things show up in the world like they show up for you. That's how some people reverse karma. Like, they'll do things in your energy and then it comes back to you. Or like, just say a person go out and connect themselves with other people and those other people take something from them energetically. They can come back and connect to you. And the karma, it won't hit them, it'll hit you because they essentially filling up off of your energy and going to do things in your energy. And it brings it right back to your energetic field because everybody energy has a signature. Your energetic signature is yours. So impersonator, throat chakra, that's even somebody using the words that you use to try to avail them. There's a lot with this imposter, impersonator. I say imposter because that's what it is. Impersonator to the throat chakra energy. And it's kind of sad because it's really nothing that you can do outside of God yourself or outside of calling back your energy. And a lot of people don't believe in that strongly enough for it to work. Like, it's like, I'll go call my energy back in universe. I'm calling my energy back in from everywhere it doesn't belong. But then we go right back and put it back in the places where it didn't belong. And that's why we can't effectively call our energy back. Take it from a person like me. I know, I practiced this before, and it's good advice. When you call your energy back, move in such a way like you did and feel your energy come back to you. Because impersonator to the throat chakra, it's like the more you give to this particular person, it's the more that they're going to use against you. Every word. Because they effectively could be harvesting your energy, harnessing your energy as well, getting right on top of it. So take that and let it resonate in you, because there's nothing like that feeling. I've been through it where somebody is impersonating you with throat chakra energy. That's all your words. That's all your mechanisms. Like, you might say something like, man, I'm about to diddy bop to the store. They'll take that phrase and go around other people. Man, I'm about to diddy bop to the store. And it doesn't seem like it, but it'll produce this, it'll let them escape their karma and step into your karma. It's called energy harvesting, energetic thievery, vampirism. We got moving to the solar plex chakra. So, I can see, and this is collective energy, I can see you movement in the solar plex chakra it's a level of confidence. Like, your solar chakra is where your confidence comes from. Your that deeper motivation, even utterance. Like, how people speak the Holy Spirit. You ever heard them in church? Well, the utterance comes from their belly. It's an energy in your solar, like right here, all this energy. This is a powerful energetic field. So with it moving, I see you kind of like you gaining something back that you lost in the area of your confidence, like your forward movement, lateral movement, like solar plex chakra moving is a sense of freedom as well. When your solar chakra is in rhythm and is moving, you have the ability to even have a good time. That's when your what it says, your conception is unfazed, and it's because that chakra is lit. It's like you can stand. You know how they say in the energy of the Bible, it say one can chase 1,000 and two can put 10,000 to flight. Okay, that's the same kind of energy as when when your solar chakra is moving, the things that oppose you, they won't phase your conception because your confidence is intact. Is that making sense to somebody? It's like I'm gonna conceive. So when I conceive, bam, I'm gonna have a hater or two, right? I'm gonna have 2, 3, 4 haters out there. But because I got my solar moving, my solar chakra is in alignment, I can stand against it unfazed because it's like my power source is open. And I see you. Sometimes we have to move to establish that rhythm and get that back in alignment. Because God forbid we in a relationship with a person, a place, or a thing, and it hold us to a place where we can't move at. That's when we get bound. That's when we get stuck. That's when our confidence is not working for us. It begins to work against us because while we become confident in the fact we're gonna fail, let's be real. When you somewhere and people telling you you're not gonna make it, or people telling you stupid or you crazy, or there's no encouragement, now you're working against because you gotta process everything you hear, right? It's like whether we believe it or not, everything that you hear and you allow yourself to hear, it goes into you and it has to process its way out. So when people begin to attack you and you hold on to them, they effectively bind your solar, that kind of thing. It makes you less confident. It makes you afraid to move because you just don't have the confidence. So with it moving, I'm saying somebody, you kind of, maybe you recognizing that. Haunted, change. With this haunted change, it's clear to me that this is the energy of a person that maybe you were with them and you began you separated with the moving, right? It says moving. So you separated, and now a person can literally be haunted by your change. It says memories, flashbacks, trauma, and side effects. And that's what happens. I'm going to say that. That's what happens. When you seriously begin to change, it haunts people. It haunts it haunts them. Like the change haunts them because people begin, first they'll say things and that this is in their subconscious mind. You'll change and they'll say, well, why couldn't that person be that way for me? Right? That's a form of being haunted by your change. Or people will begin to say things like, they're now subconsciously, they'll go through things and they'll say, well, I'm only getting this karma because of what that person done. It's a form of being haunted. Or they'll say things like, this person did something to make me fail because you changing. It haunts people. It creates memories and flashbacks. And that's real, because when you're a person and you do right, pretty much, you love right. Let's just say you love right. You're not perfect, but you love right. When you go through things like this and you survive them and you change, all people do is remember, like, I had a person that was good. Because your change is haunting. See, one thing about being stuck with your solar chakra bound, Your throat chakra, your words getting twisted up, impersonated, kind of narcissist. When you spend time in this kind of energy, you become confident in failure. The longer you stay there, you become confident in failing. So when you move away and you begin to change, it becomes haunting. And survivor's guilt is not something that we shouldn't entertain survivor's guilt. It's going to come when you change, and the accusations of people on a subconscious level, you can feel it, like the envy will come, the animosity will start, all of these things, like, and because people are triggered, haunted by your change. Fishing for comments, belief. So fishing for comments and belief is showing me a person that won't let go. It's like a person could say, that person is this way, they foul, they whatever. They may believe that. So they can start fishing for comments to prove to themselves, like, I know what I'm saying about this person is true. Because some people don't want to believe it's your energetic signature when you change. They can't say, well, look, this person has really changed. It's not. So they stuck and confined to what they believe about you. That's fishing for comments with the belief. People believe in what they say. Their own lies and everything. Fishing for comments, right? It's one of those things where you might have said something crazy on your social media 2-3 years ago, or 2-3 months ago, 2-3 weeks ago. But nevertheless, this person, this impersonator in your energy, right, with the bad habits and the magic, they could be just literally pulling up your comments like, see, or old things that you did and showing people like, look at what they doing, look at what, all of that is to no avail. Because if a person really changed, like this card says, all them things are haunted memories, right? And people who walk in that image, and I'm gonna say this, when you really change and you move, your spiritual ranking comes on you, you begin to move forward in your journey, you truly change, and your energetic signature shows up. Energetic signature is allowing you to show up in the world different. The universe is responding to you different, right? When you earn that, because that's something that's not easily earned, that kind of change, it leaves haunted. And when people look at you in the old energy, they do haunt themselves because it's more distance created to the point where when you look at some people who reach stardom, they become superstars. You wonder why. Well, why it don't seem like they go back and do things for people? The reason why is because the people some people are haunted by the image of who that person was. So in order for that person to really show up in the world as change, they gotta distance themselves because people haunt themselves. I can't deal with you if you haunted by a memory of who I was. Because at every time you're gonna try to draw me back to who I was. And if I ever fail, you're gonna say it's because I never changed. So you gotta distance yourself away from these type of people who believe in you not making it, not succeeding, fishing for comments to the belief. That's a lack of belief in somebody. So move about with your change and wants you back. See? Wants you back. Consciousness. That's a level of depth to that. Because it wants you back in consciousness. It screams of a person who really can't let go. And no type of, when people get like this, you know how they show up in the world? They want you back And it's a state of consciousness. But it's still a thing that they're going to try to hide from people. Because it's going to be like, oh, you ain't never changed. You ain't never do nothing. And they going to fight for that image of you because they haunted. But all the way in their heart, they want you back. It's a state of consciousness. And normally people that walk in this type of divided or double energy, they think they invisible, but smart people, they can see it. A person can see like, you know, you look at a person like, yo, they clearly want to be back with that person. I don't know why they bashing them. Or you know how you get around the energy of a person and it's like, yo, they can't never stop talking about so-and-so. Like every time I turn around, this is coming out their face. So be aware that they want you back. It's a consciousness for who is resonating with. That's what they want. They want you back, ultimately. It doesn't matter how it look or how they make it appear to be. They want you back. And it's a consciousness. It eats at them. You ever known a person that'll sit up there and fishing for comments? They'd be on their phone at 4:30 in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, right? With these addictions, right? Toxins. You ever known a person that's like that? They on the phone wee hours of the morning, they fishing for comments, but during the daytime when they're around people, it's, oh, I don't even know what's going on with that person. I ain't saying them. I don't even really think about them too much. I ain't even here. I don't even know what's going on with them. No, they do, because they want you back, and it's a consciousness. And it's a thing that it should make you show up in the world as a changed version of yourself. Because why would you even want to entertain a person that want you back, but afraid to show anybody, to the point where as though they believe themselves that they don't? Nobody has time for that kind of energy. Honestly, it becomes robbery. It becomes bonding in your solar chakra. You can't move nowhere. When you stuck with an energy like that, it's very hard to move. Ain't shit, right? And let's see. Allowance, right? Now, ain't shit with the allowance. You know, I'm really saying a person, they may have had you at a place where they kept you near and they squeezed you off a little bit, you know, the bare minimum, right? Ain't shit allowance. So it's like a person that, you know, maybe they hold on to the fact that you rely on them, and that gives them a certain control, or it did at once. Ain't shit to the allowance is like, and then it's like being in a situation where you allowing something to happen to you, right? Or something to continue to go on, and it's just like it ain't shit. Like the person ain't shit, the situation ain't shit, and it's allowance. But what I'm really feeling, honestly, if I be honest, is a person, like I said, they string you along with money, right? It's like an allowance you're given, like, you know, and this could be time. It don't have to be money. This could be a person that's not available when you call them, but when they call you, you should automatically jump and be available. So you gotta begin to question yourself. Like, is that an energy that you want to continue to allow to be around you, or a part of your, you know, your everyday life? Dust it off. I think not. Right? I think not. Spirit says no. Cosmic flower. Dust it off, cosmic flower. So, like what I'm saying and what I'm getting, you're a person. God loves you. Maybe you've been settling for some things. You've been going for some things. You've even been allowing some things to happen. But God says you're a cosmic flower. Learn how to dust it off. Learn how to go through some things and get yourself back in alignment. Get yourself balanced and move forward with this dusted off to the cosmic flower. I'm honestly saying a person who, you're a divine seed. God loves you. You went through some things, maybe still going through them. I don't know. But finding the ability to dust it off and reconnect yourself with God is going to help you. Cosmic flower energy. All right. And last but not least, karmic friends. Can't fully trust them. Tension, secret comprehension. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Root chakra. This speaks of your freedom. Karmic friends and root chakra, it speaks of being tied to some things that if you don't let go, you definitely ain't gonna move forward, right? Karmic friends to the root chakra. Even in that saying that say keep your friends close and your enemies closer. All right, but close don't mean connected to me. And maybe somebody should understand that. Just because you keep somebody close to you, that don't mean you got to keep them connected, because whatever you keep connected to you, it's going to affect you directly. There's no way to avoid it. It's connected to you. This is how people send even root magic, root chakra. When people work roots, they always work best when it's somebody that's connected to you and, you know, that you don't know. Of course, imagine if somebody connected to you send an energy that you're not even aware of. It can bind you, root chakra. It can cause you from not being able to move forward, even when the opportunity presents itself. That's that, you know, that root chakra binding is it speaks of a person who is under attack constantly by negative thoughts, negative energies, even the demonic generational spirits, ancestral energies. When a person root chakra is bound, at the point it's when you're ready to be successful, it comes with a self-sabotage, root chakra binding. It's like, I'm about to do what I need to do. I'm about to make it, but then boom, self-sabotage comes. It could be related to karmic friends, people around you that you can't really fully trust, that are secretly in competition with you. And gossip becomes a secret form of competition. People use it like, be careful what you say. I experience it a lot. I don't care. I really don't give a shit. But in the same token, when you say things to people and they can't wait to use your words against you, when you say it, they go around other people and they use your words. And it's a secret competition, a secretly competitive way, real sneaky business. Like, you hear what so-and-so said, I know they ain't got one girl. I'm just all that kind of energy, you know? Karmic friends. Anahata heart chakra. And I'm gonna leave that with that being the main focus. Let's protect our heart chakra. That has a lot to do with what you eat. That has a lot to do with what you willing to stand there and listen to, what you willing to let your heart go out to and be connected to. All of that is heart chakra energy. So let's begin to be aware of that, because we're going to need that. You're going to need your heart chakra energy. You want to love right. You want to be healthy. You want to be able to move. You want to kind of like age gracefully, right? You know, you ever seen a real old man, but still got a boyish spirit? Like, you know, that's called a healthy anahata chakra. The way to build that is, again, begin to focus on what you eat and what you allow to come into your heart. Like things that you choose to allow yourself to show empathy to. Watch it. Your anahata chakra. Guard that. Protect it. Until then, divine being, remain unfazed. Right? First card, last card. Keep moving in that energy. God bless you all.